Hey guys, it's me Orangeberry and I'm playing Saul, one of the best characters in the game versus King Arthur. Now I want to let you guys know offhand that I was not able to record this gameplay live as I did not know my microphone was not hooked up to my PC. So I'm going to try my best to narrate this series or these gameplays that I have for you right now with Saul, as well as give you a breakdown on how I'm playing Saul and why I'm doing certain things in these circumstances. So you could also leave a comment down below letting me know if you prefer this form of videos where I record my voice after the gameplay or continue doing the live commentary. Because this is a nice way to try to see how it fits Divine Knockout. As you can see here with Saul, I'm not really staying up close and personal versus King Arthur, which is very smart on my part. Why? Because Saul is a mage, and the reason I decided to play Saul was because Zeus is coming out, and Zeus himself is a mage character in Divine Knockout. So what better way than to practice with our best mage character currently, Saul, one of the greatest characters in the game. She just takes a lot of practice to kind of learn how to play. As you can see here, that rock and boulder, actually saved me. It helped divide and do some damage for me. So that boulder was my friend here today, and that's one of the things I like about Cliff Clash. It allows you to literally pay attention to the boulders coming down, and that was actually picture perfect right there, allowing my A ability to literally come straight in there to come and collect that health orb. Now I have my ult up here, and it's setting up right here. Just like I said, it's set up in a perfect circumstance to knock King Arthur out. King Arthur probably did not expect me to do that, which is why he didn't even dodge. And understand, you can easily dodge Saul's ult, even though I think it looks great and is one of the best moves in the game. So people say Susano's is, but Susano's actually pretty easy to dodge assault. Honestly, it's not the greatest in the game, but it is when it hooks you in. It's a guaranteed KO most of the time. But with Saul's, it looks perfect. It looks like Goku's Spirit Bomb. Now with Saul here, you're seeing me kite around, which is very important to understand. I'm not staying close. I'm using my abilities and spells for a lot of the damage I'm doing. Why I'm doing that is because Saul doesn't have the greatest counters in terms of most of her abilities or attacks. She's literally perfect for kiting around and doing a lot of damage up front with her spells, because again, she is a mage. And this, I should be able to knock him out here with this, and perfect. Knocking this King Arthur out here give me that win. Now a lot of people need to understand when it comes to Cliff Clash, that little rock face right there is perfect to turn around games as get yourself early victories if you're able to bait your opponent there or get them stuck there long enough for you to land an ability to knock them out. And why that is pretty simple and obvious. It is so close to the edge of the arena. As you can see here, this King Arthur is struggling a lot to land damage on me because he can't catch up to me. What he is also doing wrong is using those stuns a lot earlier than necessary. He's just predicting me coming in with my attacks a little too early, which is kind of costing him the game and letting him take a lot of extra damage when he could have an ability to counter me. Now, as you can see here, King Arthur is really struggling against me, and all I'm doing right now is keeping my distance, dodging his attacks, and looking for opportunities like right here to land my abilities. Now, if this ability lands, it could have knocked him out. Sadly, I didn't. And I love Saul's heavy attack. As you can see, that charged heavy allows me to shoot a little fireball that really has a heavy knockback. It's high price when somebody with high damage gets hit with that. I've won a lot of games today playing Saul just because of that, as well as knocking people out with my D. Some people fall for the ult. It's very hard, I would say, to hit sometimes with my ult ability because it's not that hard to dodge. Ooh, he just got away just in time, landing that little fire blast. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, if you have the talent trait, you can stand in those little fires on the ground, with Saul and heal up. Now, as you can see, King Arthur used his ult, and all I have to do to really counter this is stay away. King Arthur's ult does allow him to get heavier neckbacks and a larger range, but it's one of the easiest ults to counter, and that's my victory right there with my little fire fart ability. Remember, guys, if you time your fire fart, it has a heavy knockback and damage range. And in this game right here, we're going against Ymir. Ymir the Frost Giant. Who's gonna win? Fire versus ice. Sounds like a Game of Thrones book, right, guys? Now, when I'm fighting Ymirs, what I've learned is that I've fought 5 Ymirs today, right? And with all of them, one of the things I learned is that they have a lot of problems literally getting up close and personal against Saul if you keep kiting. As you can see here, this Ymir is actually taking advantage of the fact that he was able to land some hits and damage to me. Collecting that health kick was very good on my part, and using my fireballs. So what I've learned when fighting Ymir is I need to stay extra away. Why? Because of that icicle ability, as well as the fact that Ymir's range is pretty big, because imagine he is a frost giant. Am I going to get him here? Oh, that would have been a perfect way to knock out this frost giant right here. Heavy attack right there would have definitely given me the victory. Sadly, I was not able to get it. Ooh, he got knocked back twice, hitting that spiky thing. Now this map right here is always funny. I sometimes run into those spikes. Oh, that's my victory right there for sure. Okay, so first round is mine, which was good in my part. I judged the range just enough where I did not get hit by the Ymir's heavy attack, and I was able to, however, hit him with my charged heavy, which was very good. dodge through his light attacks and able to counter easily. Now, one of the things you'll notice when I'm playing Saul, you'll see me using my charged heavy a lot of the time. There's a very good reason for that. My charged heavy, as I've said many times, is one of the best abilities on Saul, using my fire to literally go down. Now, if my enemy stands in that fire, they also take damage, which that's also good to keep in mind. Now, he's already at 80%, I'm on 55%, and I got the health door bringing me down to 35%, which is pretty good. I think I have a good chance of winning this match right here. Now, one of the things when you are playing this match, be very aware of the spiky things coming around you. Why? But you can also use those to your advantage. There are certain times when I literally charge and knock people into those things so they can either take damage or they can get knocked back, coming down with my ult attack, and it knocks them out, giving me the victory. That was actually really good on my part. I actually like that. That was a very, very good. By the way, guys, how are you liking the Saul gameplay? If you're enjoying it, please leave a like on this video. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm, as well as leave a comment to let me know. Do you enjoy this form of me recording where I just narrate pre-recorded footage? Or should I keep recording live? Or I could kind of do both if you guys think it's best. I'm trying my best. I really kind of was a little sad when I realized my microphone was not hooked up to my computer, because I was like, I talk so much to get great commentary for you guys, and this isn't looking too good for me right now. I've fallen down. I think this may be it, because I kind of messed up my A ability, which was my bad. I completely understand. So what I was supposed to do in that circumstance was use my A and immediately aim upwards. Or what I should have done is when I got knocked out, jump up just enough to allow myself not to fall below. So he got a free victory there. I mean, it happens. Sometimes I mess up, and I'm pretty sure you guys mess up as well. You know, it's something that happens. Don't beat yourself too heavily on it. You see, like right there, I made the same mistake again, but this time I was able to save myself and I used my A correctly to ensure I got back on the platform. He's actually dodging a lot better than he was in the earlier matches, which is pretty good, which means he's paying attention to what he's doing and really trying to get himself a victory. I know I do that a lot. There are some times when I have games where I may lose the first 2 matches, but because I fought those 2 matches so hard, I've learned how my enemy plays, which gives me the opportunity now to understand how to deal with them. On screen right now, I'm looking for a heavy attack. As you can see, that charged heavy did work out in my favor, as that Ymir was struggling to survive and come back on the platform. That charged heavy gave me that easy victory. So we're going on to the next game here, and this next game is going to be me, Saul, versus a Susano. So, as the same thing I said against King Arthur, my goal here is to kite around this Susano. Now, we all know Susano can be a pain to fight against, and I understand, but there are ways to counter him. And when you're playing Saul, you do not want to stay close to this Susano. Use your abilities, kite away, just let them take damage, and use patience to win you that game. So as you can see here, he's trying to come in super aggressive. All I really have to do is exactly as I said and stick to my plan. Don't get overzealous and literally get away from that, because it's very important. As you can see, I'm using my abilities to blow him back, and I'm just kiting around. I'm not even following up on all the opportunities, but staying well enough in range in case, oh, I was trying to land that attack, but it did not work out in my favor. That's totally okay. But I was able to end that counter and using my fireball whenever necessary, along with my big fire fart, allowing myself to do damage. He's at 56%, and I'm probably going to be able to get most of the health kits in this game. See, he's trying there. I also got my ult. If I land my ult there, that could be game. No, it is not, but it was able to do a lot of damage. And with Susano, his ult, in my opinion, is one of the easiest to dodge. I don't care what anybody says. That's just me. Look, he's going to come up, easy, done. It is not easy to get out of. Normally when he hits you with his ult, that's GG for you. And if I land a charged heavy, it would be an easy knockout right now. Ooh, perfect on my part. Now, he's coming up again. He's going to land and try to do something aggressive. Now, if I can get that D off, it would have been perfect to knock him out. But I'm really trying to look for a charged heavy attack, because I don't think my fireball has enough knockback to really do anything. I'm just getting his damage counter up more and more and more. And what you're seeing here is that I'm staying on this platform. What he should be doing is trying to come on the platform and fight me. Now, we know he's going to go there, and that's my game right there. That D ability, he should have kept going towards that health kit to get his health down, but instead he turned to me, which is also why I didn't bother going down. I already saw he was making that mistake. So that's why when you're playing, you need to be very aware, as well as your surroundings, as what your player or opponent, is doing. Now, if you do want to get better at this game, I really truly recommend doing 1v1 mode. It's the best way to ensure yourself that you're fighting against something new almost every time. It's never going to be really the exact same thing. Now, I understand some people need practice tools in those modes to literally understand the game better, and that's totally okay. But for me personally, 1v1 is the best mode. I love the fact that it's so live. It puts more of a stakes on it, you know what I mean? So you have to learn on the fly. And that's a lot of the way how I get good with characters in all kinds of different games. Like, My Ymir gameplay is out of this world right now, in my opinion. I can't wait to get that golden ice cream cone. Boom! Oh, he missed. He got out just in time with that range. I think he's being very more aware of what I am doing now, as he saw what happened last game. So, with that being said, I'm landing my fireball to keep that damage up and not allowing him to get health kits. What is he going to use here? Is this his ult? Yes, it is ult, and I easily evaded that. His issue was he should have knocked me back before he tried to do that. As you can see here, I see it up. I'm waiting, and I'm coming in there, getting some damage, and that health kit kind of saved him, kind of didn't. My ult is going to... Oh, okay then, sir. You fell down. I don't know how he made that mistake. I guess he let himself drop too far and then he just dashed forward, dodged forward, allowing him to run into the wall and destroy himself. I don't know what happened there, but it gave me that second victory. Either way, I was going to win, because if he came back on, that ult was going to hit him and he was still going to go out of the map. This way, however, it doesn't give me the knockout, which is okay. You don't really need that whole score thing to be perfect. Now, he's already taking damage. I barely have anything on me. I missed that fireball, but it's okay. And you see how I knew he was coming in there, so I used my fire fart to knock him out. I'm having a lot of Wi-Fi problems, but I was able to get the 3 clean victory. All right, guys, please leave a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.